Hello Leo, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 25th of November to the 1st of December 2019 for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Oh my goodness. This is your card. Wow. I feel you're just on it this week, Leo. This is you recognizing who you are. The Strength card, when it appears, when a tarot card appears in your own sign, this is very much connecting to who you truly are, coming back to you. Maybe there's some kind of like restoration that's been going on, or healing, or discovery of self. Whatever this is, you're realizing your own power. It's coming from within. There's a greater sense of awareness of who you are, what you're capable of now. And you know, that Strength card, strength sometimes exists in the face of adversity, when we need to be strong. It can exist in the face of fear, when we have doubt. And you know, you sometimes need those energies, those negative energies, to bring out our realization of who we are and what we're capable of. This is when you're connecting to self in a really powerful, transformative way. Because there's change here, in the sense that this is an 8, and it's the 8 in the major arcana. The awareness that you're finding from within of your own power, your strength, Leo, is bringing positive change in your internal energy, but also your external environment. You can see this cat here. Now normally it is a lion, your emblem is a lion, this is a tiger, but this is nevertheless saying you are beginning to understand what you are capable of in your own power. I also feel this week, Leo, you are just going to be able to bend people to your way of looking at things, bend people to your will, and persuade people to your will. This can be a card of persuasion. The maiden tames the beast. That is the message of the Strength card. There is a persuasion here of someone's will conquering somebody else's. And I certainly feel, in terms of situations where you may need strength, there's positive change. I think you're showing people what you're made of here. But yeah, you could also be just very persuasive. Could be on the business front, where things that you've been hoping for a positive outcome, you've been trying to talk people round in situations. This is a positive omen. You're persuading people to your way of thinking. There's a real iron will here. Powerful energy. Okay, let's see what the energy is for the week, Leo. Wow. I think I had this for Aries. And, you know, I don't mind the cards coming out again. Obviously, they've been shuffled off screen as well. So if they come out, it's a message for you. The door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, we have number 34. This book is so tiny, but let me try and find it. Okay. So, this is new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. Yeah. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring field with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results, so make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectation. Powerful. Okay, Leo, and finally let's pull an angel answer card. So Angels, what is the message for Leo? Our lovely Leos for 25th of November to the 1st of December 2019, please. Message for Leo, please. Thank you. Remain positive. This is connection to self. You're in your element. And where is that leading? It is bringing you to happiness, achievement, new beginnings. It is a time of your approach. And this is what I'm saying. Don't allow your passions to get the better of you. Don't allow your anger to get the better of you this week. This is about having that positive attitude. You know, the way we approach situations can sometimes determine success or failure, and there's positive change afoot here. So don't allow anything to get in the way of that. This is having the right approach to a situation that you're dealing with right now. Okay, Leo, let's see what the cards have to say. Angel, spirits, guides, what do we have for Leo, please? 25th of November to the 1st of December 2019. Thank you. What do we have for Leo, please? Thank you. Okay. So past position, we have the 8 of Wands. Present position, 4 of Cups. Challenge, Knight of Swords, Leo. Advice from Spirit, 10 of Wands. Outcome, High Priestess. Let's get one more. There you are, Leo. The Sun. It's your ruler. Oh my, look at that. You see, that's really interesting. Because you're taking your power back in a situation. Okay, Angel, Spirits, Guides, can I clarify the cards on the table, please? For Leo, please. Thank you. So we have the 4 of Swords. Present position, we have the 7 of Pentacles, clarifying the 4 of Cups. Challenge with the Knight of Swords is clarified by the 4 of Cups. I do get repetition in my card sometimes, well, quite a lot actually, just because the Angel, Spirits, Guides want to drive home a message. Advice from Spirit. We have the 5 of Swords. I'm going to pull one more. Oh my goodness. We have Strength, Leo, and the Outcome, Leo. We have the 7 of Swords, and bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Swords. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. Right. So I do put these cards in categories, Leo. Sometimes it's the energies and the messages that matter more. Some of you at different life stages occasionally. Now we have the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Swords here. So the 4 of Swords, this is about getting clarity, getting perspective, reflecting on situations. Can also be recovery, where you're coming back to health. Could be recovering from something that could have hurt you deeply. This can just be a card of just taking a moment out to allow yourself to get perspective in order to understand how to move forward. This Knight has been in battle. He's taken a moment to recharge. And also to get a battle plan, to go out, you know, when he's going out again, the sword is at his side. It is a momentary pause, just to regroup, recharge, and understand your next actions, yeah. And there's a message here now For those of you who are feeling, I mean, sometimes the fours can be about stagnation as well. I do think whatever reflections you've had, if you've been recovering, if you've been recharging from a situation, it's now time to embrace the new. That's what you're being told. There's progress afoot. This is about going with the flow to bring in positive change. Again, you've got an 8 here, which is all about change. Your card is an 8. You've got your card again here, another 8. So there is a message here that positive change can happen here. There's big changes that can happen next week for some of you. Well, I'll say next week, obviously I do the readings a few days early. And now is the time to embrace opportunity, be open to receive new opportunities. The 8 of Wands can be about new opportunities, could come out of the blue, could be unexpected. This can also be about communication, conversations, networking, meeting important connections. For those of you attending events, meeting people, new people, all of this kind of thing, there could be new connections coming into your life that could be rewarding. This is also a card of progress, allowing, very much like that river down below, to just be open to allow your life to move forward now, allow change to just happen. This is a time of not being still, but to allow your life to move forward now and take action. The 8 of Wands is when you take action, that's when things start to change and shift and change. There could be some opportunity here, like I said, as well. Now, this can also be about travel. Some of you might be travelling. Some of you might be meeting important connections by travelling. But yeah, either way, there's positive change afoot. You have 3 8s in your reading. And also the Sun card. So it's all divinely guided. Now, we have the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Cups is appearing twice. It is appearing in your present and also your challenge. For me, when it appears twice, this can be about missed opportunities, Leo. This can be about understanding what is keeping you stuck. You have 3 4s here. There is some stagnation here that you're not overcoming. Some of you need to take action to allow yourself to move forward, to embrace the new in some respects, whether that's new connections, new opportunities, new people, new conversations, all of that kind of energy. Because there's change that's offered here, big change that can happen this week. There's new beginnings that can happen this week as well. And the 4 of Cups can be when you're emotionally drained, when you're bored even, when you're apathetic in situations. Sometimes we get bored in our careers. Sometimes we get bored with our life, the routine of life. This can also be where you're emotionally drained, where you've been through an emotional time and you might have had to recover, and you're just not open to receive. This person has crossed arms and crossed legs. This is the divine nudge. You see the hand of God, the divine, the universe, saying now is the time to embrace the new. Now is the time to be open, to change, to take action to bring change into your life. And the 7 of Pentacles, this can sometimes be when we work hard, but we're not receiving the return of pay or salary or the reward for our efforts. Now that could be in career, that could just be a straight description of how you're feeling in the workplace, which is why you're bored, which is why you're fed up, which is why you're switched off in some respects, because you're not rewarded for your efforts. This can also be it could be bigger, it could be any life situation really as well. It could be to do with relationships, the 7 of Pentacles. It could be to do with money and career. It could be to do with what you're working towards, what you wanted to see come to fruition, and nothing seems to be happening. It's a challenge. The 7 of Pentacles is a Saturnian energy, and it is saying that good things can come to those that, when you're patient. Stay patient, keep working at it. Good things are coming in your life. You're going to get the reward. But first, you have to be open to receive the new. And you do that by evaluating what's not working in your life and what is. This is about refocusing your energies and efforts to where you're going to get greater reward. That might well be a new opportunity. It might well be a new connection. It might well be a new conversation. Whatever this is, it is about reevaluating your priorities, reevaluating where you're spending your time and effort, and not wasting your time and effort on things that aren't working for you, that are not paying you reward. And that is the message for some of you. Some of you might be fed up in your jobs and careers, most definitely. But there's a real opportunity now. This is divinely guided energy as well. To embrace positive change, to do something about it, to take action. Because when you do, there's progress to be had. This is about taking decisive action. This Knight of Swords is about real progress. Bringing real shifts, real positive change into your life. The Knights in Tarot are also about change. There's a message that when you really do this evaluation, when you start taking steps to bring positive change into your life, things are going to shift. Things are going to start progressing very quickly. And the key is just not to stay in that energy when there's progress to be made in a situation. And that's your challenge. The advice from Spirit is, we have the Ten of Wands here. Understand what's weighing you down. Understand what's burdening you. If it is a negative mindset, a negative way of thinking, that's allowing you to just hold on to unnecessary burdens, something that could have been emotional maybe, that is stopping you from putting down these wands, these energies now, to move on, because this is a 10. Something has completed, and yet this person is still carrying the 10 of Wands. It's carrying unnecessary burdens now, and it's time to understand how you are holding yourself back. Negative thinking is just going to keep you replaying this. This is like Groundhog Day. It is just like that never-ending cycle of back and forth, you know. Negative thinking brings more burdens, negative thinking brings more burdens, you know. Burdens bring negative thinking brings burdens. All of that energy is just that negative spiral. It could also be that you have conflict in your external environment. And it is saying now is the time to understand what is. You see, this is interesting because this is Saturn in Sagittarius. So what is keeping you stuck in this energy? Is it somebody in your external world? Is it conflict in your external world? Is it negative thinking in your internal world? Because this is just like Groundhog Day. That's what Spirit is saying. And it's time to reconnect to who you are. It is time to find your own strength to face your demons, to face your doubts, to face your fears, and overcome them. And there's a message that when you realize your own power, your own strength, now is the time not to fear, but to be fearless. You know, I think for some of you, and there is something about understanding your own potential with this as well, understanding your own capabilities, understanding your own power, your own strength, to bring positive change into your life. Because once you understand your own power, and you know it's a big lesson for all of us, isn't it? Once we understand our own power, we have infinite power. Because we are aware of what we're capable of, what we can do with our power. And I think that breaks the cycle. Is in your element, connecting to self. This is somebody who is trusting their instincts. I mean, this is where you need to trust your instincts. You're being guided forward. This is divine energy, powerful divine energy between these two cards. You're absolutely being guided forward, Leo. But this is connecting to who you are. You're trusting your instincts, your primal instincts, even your survival instincts. What's right now in your life and what's not. Because there's definitely something that is just stopping you from being happy, for one. You know, certainly there's opportunity, there's progress, there's communication, there's connections. All of these kind of things can absolutely happen for you. But, you know, you have to be open to take action, to move on from whatever this energy is. The High Priestess is connection to our true self, who we truly are. And she is also, she does represent truth, the truth of who we are, our soul connection. It is about trusting our instincts to guide us through our emotions, how our emotions can, you know, play tricks on us, stopping us from moving forward. Remember, that moon energy is at the foot of the High Priestess. There's a message here that, you know, she guides us through the murky waters of our emotions and brings us to the other side of a situation. There is guidance here. It is about trusting your instincts, and some of you already have the answers. That is what the High Priestess says. Some of you instinctively know the actions that you need to take now. And the sun, because the sun energy is here and this is your ruler, this is coming back to who you are. This is a card of finding your natural power. And with it being your ruler, Leo, this is you. When the sun appears, if you've been asking the universe questions, this is a massive yes card. This is a card of overcoming your own limitations or limitations that other people are placing on you. This 10 of Wands, limitations, Saturnian energy, the glass ceiling, the ring of Saturn, is breaking free of it by connecting to who you are and recognizing your own power to do so. The breakthrough comes from within in this situation. This is somebody coming through the other side of a situation that has kept them limited, that has placed limitations on them, that has kept them exactly where they are, stuck in this negative energy. And allowing yourself to see the facts of the situation, to stand back and see the facts of the situation, realize what's working for you and what's not working for you, is really allowing you to push through whatever this wall is, whether it's your own limitations, your own self-sabotage, whether it's things that are sabotage or restrictions other people are placing on you. You have an opportunity to come through the other side of a situation, and there's a liberation in this card for that reason. Now, this card is a card of good news, celebration, joy, happiness, things taking a positive turn when you connect to who you are, when you deal with situations that you need to deal with. I know it won't resonate for everybody, but obviously for those of you who it resonates for, that is the message. And there is success at the end of this. The Sun card is a card of material success, of certainly in terms of business, material success. This is a card of saying that everything's going to be okay when you connect to who you truly are and be guided by your instincts, what feels right now. Beautiful. And don't allow deception or undermining or any lack of truth in your external world, you know, to stop you from moving forward. This is turning your back on a situation that might have been hurtful, that might have challenged you in some way. The sevens in tarot are challenges. You have 2 of them, I think. Yeah, you've got 2 of them. So this is just turning your back on people or situations that have been less than clear, less than truthful, all of this kind of energy, and moving on. Now, this can also be about allowing yourself to have that reality check. Allow yourself to get perspective in order to bring positive change into your life and understand where you're self-sabotaging. Because when you do, that's when you find the transition. That's when you find things shift. The shift that you've been wanting to happen happens. This is powerful shifts happening when you connect to who you are and embrace the actions that you need to take now to turn your back on situations that don't serve you anymore, that are just not bringing reward into your life or people. You're putting troubled waters behind you and you're moving towards calmer waters. There's greater clarity here. You know, I certainly feel for some of you, you're getting balance and equilibrium back in your life, and that's allowing you to move forward. This could be relocation as well. This could also be moving or moving houses, relocating property, moving jobs, all of this kind of energy. But it could just be that you, even you and your family, have been in a transition, and the worst is behind you if you understand your own power and strength. Powerful. I love your cards have come out, Leo. Strength, the sun, strength. Powerful. Okay, Leo. Final card. Let's pull a fairy card. Final card for you. Yeah. I like this. We have find balance. Find balance between your work, rest and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. And I kind of think that's what you're doing here. This can be a power nap. And yeah, it's bringing you back, Leo, to this. Reconnection with self. It's time to be who you are and not apologise for it. It is what it, you know, this is positive change afoot. Beautiful energy. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.